Welcome to University Housing. I'm Beth Loebner, one of the assistant directors here, and today I'm going to talk to you through the isolation and quarantine process for our students in university housing. It's important to know that UWM is committed to making individual choices for each and every student who lives within housing. Why this is important is that there's a multitude of factors that factor into what we're doing. It could be the number of students who live in the suite, it could be their individual health history and what they possess, it could be their family history and if they're able to go home or not. It also matters of how many students live in a suite. Why this is important is that each student's health and the health of the students who are around them matters to us. When we call and talk to students, it's their own preference of what choices they make and what happens to them. When we go inside the hall in a little bit, you'll get to see what the spaces look like. But it's also important for you to know, as the people who will be going into the suite, that it's your decision if you come stay on campus, which is what we want you to do, or if you choose to go to an off-campus location. So, come on, come see our clean, well-maintained spaces and what we provide you, and see if that's the best decision for you. So, come on, come see what we have in store. This is Riverview. Hi, welcome to Riverview. Come on inside. Within this suite, you'll see that everyone has a microwave, a refrigerator, a shared restroom, and a vanity area. The occupancy of this suite is 2. No more than 2 people will ever share those areas. In each room, only one person will be in the space. Each room is set up exactly the same. There will be blankets, towels, washcloths, and pillows provided for you. We don't want you to feel like you have to bring all of those items here when you arrive. You can arrive via a taxi that will be provided to you by University Housing, or you can drive yourself or have a friend bring you. But however you get here, it's fine. We're ready for you when you come. There's a couple of things to know about the space. Remember, there's only 1 person per room and only 2 people per suite max. Quarantining is for 14 days, isolation is for 10 days. Students who are here isolating may have to stay for an additional 4 days if their suite mates are quarantining. What that means is that even if the 10 days are up, you can't go back to your suite necessarily, but you would be allowed to come and go from Riverview. You could go to the library, go to the union, do whatever you need to do. You just can't go back to your suite because those students are still in quarantine. Remember how I told you at the beginning that everybody's individual needs are important? They are, and we don't want you going back to your suite until the time is up. Some things that are also provided for you in the space are the following. There'll be hand sanitizer, a bottle of disinfectant, additional masks, hand soap, toilet paper, small trash bags, and then large trash bags, and then paper towel in order to clean up. These items are provided to every student in every room. If you need additional supplies or anything else, the service desk is staffed 24 hours a day. That's it for Riverview. We're going to head on over to Kenilworth next. Hi, and welcome to Kenilworth. I'd like to draw your attention to something that's behind the door. This is an instruction sheet of important things that you need to know, including when our trash pickup is, how to clean and disinfect your room, and information about fire alarms. Come on into one of our rooms. The thing that's different about the Kenilworth rooms is that they have full and queen size beds depending on what room you're placed into. So please don't bring your linens to Kenilworth. It won't fit your bed. Each suite has its own shared bathroom, and remember that dependent upon how many bedrooms are in the suite will determine how many people share. If you see, this suite has 3 bedrooms, which means that the max occupancy here will be 3. So 3 people will be sharing the bathroom and this kitchen. In Kenilworth, all of the kitchens have full refrigerators, stoves, and microwaves. If you look over here, you'll see that this is a sample of some of the food that restaurant operations will be providing to students. They'll drop it off and you can heat it up in your microwave or your oven depending on what it is. Other food choices include breakfast sandwiches, salads, and items from our grill. as well as popular dinner entrees like lasagna rolls and pasta primavera. Vegetarian, vegan, and gluten-free items are also available. Let's talk for a second about what you need to pack in your to-go bag. Your to-go bag should be ready to go at a moment's notice. If a member of the university housing staff calls you and says, "Hi, you now need to isolate or go into quarantine," you need to have your bag ready to go. You need to bring your schoolwork, you need to have your medication, electronics, your cords for both your computer and your phone. You need to have 14 days worth of clothes, a water bottle, snacks and food, your toiletries, Kleenex, activities to fill your time, and whatever else would make you be comfortable. You could be here for 10 to 14 days. That was our quick tour. I just have a couple last closing remarks for you. I wanted to let you know that registered nurses from the College of Nursing will be doing virtual visits with students who are in isolation and quarantine. Also, if at any point you need to go to Norris, please reach out to them and make an appointment. Lastly, if you're really sick and you can't get into Norris, call 911. We don't want anyone to suffer if they're in an isolation or quarantine space. Second, now that you've seen our spaces, you've heard what to pack for your to-go bag, and you know what you should be doing by following the rules, you know that you're helping to protect our community. The slogan, Panthers Protecting Panthers, is what we strive for at UWM, and you're doing it by doing the right thing. University Housing appreciates you. So with that, be well, and thank you for having that Panther pride.